Today we're at Llandegla Trail Centre and we're sessioning the red and the black trail. Here we've got the skills area, which has got quite a few different lines actually. Some dedicated to berms, a couple of little jump lines and a little drop line as well. So it's a good little place just to warm up on actually, right at the start of the trail. Rough and she's flat. Whoa. They've put a lot of effort in, you can tell. Quite a long bit of North Shore this. Oh! I thought my back wheel was about to drop off. Oh, my North Shore game could definitely do with improving. Some of those corners are pretty tight. Probably built for the old 26-inch bike back in the day. So we've now left the free ride area, making our way to start on the red. And to be honest, the free ride area is empty for a reason. It's got that nice sort of North Shore bit, but other than that, it's a bit too flat for what they've got there, and it needs a bit of TLC really. So we're now setting off onto the red trail with the aim of doing the black, which is just over 21k round. The black trail is predominantly the red, but with like a cut off halfway round, like an extra little loop. So we're starting off on this sort of double track, bit of a fire road climb, but then we're hoping for a bit of single track further over. The red and the blue are joined. The first section just taking on a pretty brutal climb, but I feel like we're about to reach the peak, the summit, and then hopefully this trail picks up, because at the moment it's pretty boring. Right, finally we're on to the black trail. Come on, deliver. So what I've been told is there's a lot of black sections which are kind of like lay-bys. You kind of peel off of them and then it merges back into the red. This is about as interesting as it's got so far. Jeez. Really, it has just offered nothing so far. So this loop is good for someone who's looking for a bit of a lung burner, also like an e-biker looking to come around and put some miles down, but the actual trails themselves don't deliver too much. They're very basic and suited more towards beginners to intermediate riders. The general gradient of this black is very mellow. One of the more mellow black trails I think I've ever seen. I feel like it's just kind of like they've dragged the trail out a bit too long. It's like it's got no real flow to it. So thoughts at the moment, we're roughly halfway around the black part of the trail and pretty uneventful. The facility as a whole is pretty mega with a huge cafe and bike shop. That side of things is on point. The skills area is quite good for beginners. The actual trail itself is under delivery. So this is actually episode 7 of my Great Northern Tour, where I've been stopping off at loads of trail centres and bike parks and sort of having a look at the trails, giving you guys a bit of an idea of what's out there. So I'll leave a link to those videos in the description. Really starting to feel it now in the legs. 7 days of biking really done me in, to be honest. Covered some serious miles this week. But it's been awesome. Definitely a bit of a lung burner in the middle there on that black section. Quite a few switchbacks, and now look at this beast. Nice. The trail has come to life all of a sudden. Yeah. I love the feel of this forest, like the surroundings are lovely. It's that moss, I think. Anytime you get a nice like carpet of moss in the forest, that's the one. Solid. They do love their switchbacks here. Yeah. But overall, the facilities and the scenery of the whole forest is lovely. The surface of the trail is a bit nasty and chewed up. Could do with a bit of a freshen up. I've just seen that they've started building a new trail at the top of the black run too, so that should give it a bit of a refresh. But up until the start of the black, there really isn't anything to talk about. Anyone had one of these before? That is amazing. Whoa! So it's not all just about the mountain biking here. There's a lot of walking trails and running trails too. So if you're into that kind of stuff, you could come and get involved with that. There's also a really nice lake. So it's got a bit of variety here, along with the bike shop and really nice cafe. There we have it. So Marion have actually lent me this bike for the Great Northern trip, and I've ridden quite a few trails on it now during this week, from the Vision line at Revolution to the Family XC Loop at Sherwood Pines. So I feel like I kind of understand it, feeling pretty comfy on it. So if you want to find out more about that bike, then I'm going to leave a link in the description. There'll be a full review. You guys can get the lowdown on it and see if it's something you want to look into. Thanks for joining me on the Great Northern Tour, and we've got plenty more videos coming up soon.